So there's going to be an inversion that will happen. Okay? So next 3-minute video, my assistant is one of the test scholars. So yung scholarship ni PGMA, pinag-aral sila ng computer training, hardware. So sabi ko, sige, mag-software ka naman, tuturuan kitang software. So the next video is prepared by Rich, the young gentleman out there. So he's gonna create a mashup from the lecture that I gave. So can we play that?
What's remarkable about that to me is that most people think that kids in the developing world drop out of school because they're needed to work in the fields, or in the case of little girls, they have to take care of their younger siblings and do housework and so on. Well, you know, that's not really true, or it's just not the major explanation. The major explanation is
everybody knows Nicolas Negroponte? It's not really. And you've heard of the $100 laptop?
When you look at the developing,
which is not $100 but $188.
Depending whose numbers you're using, you will find 100 million children don't go to school. By that I'm talking about first grade. When I say 100 million don't go to school, I don't mean they dropped out of the floor. 100 million children don't go to first grade.
I've always wanted to understand things. And for me, understanding things...
So in Silicon Valley, if you mention the name Carver Media. Oh yes, Carver Media.
The innovation process start. And people around me notice that I'm sort of irritable and I'm apt to be absent-minded and go off for a long time and not talk to anyone. And then gradually, the light begins to dawn.
Ano nangyari sa video mo? This is Howard Reingold. He's the author of a book, Virtual Communities, which he wrote in the early 1990s.
And where they
So 15, 17 years ago.
19th and 20th century industrial civilization workers. Unfortunately, we're in the 21st century.
So that's an example of a mashup, and that's an example of how kids today learn and how they start, you know, creating new stuff from what's out there. Okay, so I just did it in 2-3 hours. I'm sure your kids who have more powerful computers and fancier toys can do it very easily. Okay. So anyway, there's many changes, and I'd like to quote Marshall McLuhan. How many of you are familiar with Marshall McLuhan? The guy that termed the phrase the global village, medium is the message, media are extensions of man. So we know technology will be an extension of us. You don't think so? Not yet? Was that a bad scenario? Technology will be media are extensions of man. So technology, media, okay, we will be extending ourselves through media, through technologies. Okay? So, but going back, my point really is just to kind of course, this is not really an academic audience, but there's a lot of government officials and colleagues here. maybe things have to be done differently already. If in our generation, okay, we learn through books and teachers, okay, this next generation and the generations moving forward will have a totally different world. When we talk about strategic roadmap, ito na yung ninja as extensions of man, dahil baka makalimutan ko, nilagay ko na dun sa notes ko. So when the first strategic roadmap was formulated 2006, okay, that was pre-cloud computing. Everybody knows what cloud computing is? Where you can have a server for something like less than $20 a day, something like a couple of dollars a day. Okay, that was pre-Facebook. That Facebook was still in Harvard in 2006. It wasn't opened up yet. That was pre-Twitter. Okay, it's also pre-iPhone. Wala pang iPhone nun, iPad pa lang. But you know how the iPhone is gonna change things. Wala pa yung open source videos like TED Talks in MIT OpenCourseware. That was pre-Skype, pre-voice over IP. That was also when we still had single core, single processor CPUs as our servers. Today we have servers that are 4 and 8 cores already. Okay. And last, that was pre-World is Flat of Thomas Friedman. Okay, that was also pre-global recession. Okay, so let me close. When we talk about the roadmap, the CEO of Google, everybody knows Google. Okay, Eric Schmidt has gone on record in several forums. He's saying by 2019, so our roadmap natin is 2015, right? By 2019, you will have an iPod-like device that can store 85 years of video on your device. Okay, so 2019. So that's 9 short years away. So what do we do with that technology, that platform, that device, so that we as Pilipinas Incorporated or, Bayan or whatever, can, use these technologies for the benefit of society? Okay? 2019, you will have a device with 85 years of video capability. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor Espinosa, for really highlighting to us a good metaphor about elephants in the room. And I guess, having watched those videos in your presentation, I think we might refer to those elephants as emerging technologies that might run away faster than we can respond to it, as well as, thinking outside the box and seeing how technologies, even low-cost technologies, can be, better used.